But first at 5, the latest developments following this scene in Boston. Authorities detonating a suspicious backpack left at the marathon finish line during events to mark the anniversary of the attack last year. NBC 10 was the only local station in Boston as the events unfolded last night. Today, the man charged with planting that backpack and sparking the investigation was arraigned in Boston. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Patrice Wood.
And I'm Dan Janik. And in court today, we learn more about 25-year-old Kevin Edson and the moments leading up to his arrest. NBC 10's Tony Gugliotta was on the scene last night, and he's live in the newsroom now with more. Tony?
Hi, Dan. Yeah, this man's certainly getting the nationwide attention he perhaps craved, but now he's facing a slew of charges, and he leaves the population wondering why. This self-described performance artist is now in big trouble for his most recent act. Kevin Edson of Wakefield, Massachusetts, dressed in black and made his way to the finish line of the Boston Marathon following Tuesday's anniversary ceremonies. He dropped a backpack before being nabbed by police.
There was a large group of people gathered there. Those people were there to support a group of marathon survivors who are completing their journey from Hopkinton to the finish line.
Several onlookers caught him on camera before he was taken into custody. Police were at the finish line, but the incident begs the question, just how are marathon organizers and public safety personnel utilizing the 100 new security cameras being set up along the route? Members of the bomb squad detonated the backpack and another one near the finish line. At least one of the bags contained a rice cooker, a similar appliance to the pressure cookers used in last year's bombings. Now, Edson faces charges that include making a false bomb threat and possession of a hoax device. He's now being held on $100,000 bail despite the opposition of his attorney.
A $100,000 bail in light of Mr. Edson's situation is just egregious and is simply based on the sensitive nature of the sentiment of what is happening in the city of Boston.
Now, Edson's mother released a statement to the Boston Globe today, which reads in part, quote, "Our family is so sorry and emotionally overwhelmed by the events at the finish line of the Boston Marathon yesterday. To have this happen on the one-year anniversary of such a horrific crime is unfathomable. Our son Kevin has been battling mental issues for several years. His illness has caused himself and our family years of anguish that is unimaginable," end quote. And the statement also goes on to say that she's upset with the country's mental health treatment system because she hasn't been able to receive proper treatment for her son. If convicted, Edson faces up to 20 years in prison. Live in the newsroom, Tony Gugliotta, NBC 10 News.